Once upon a time, in the ancient kingdom of Arathia, there lived a princess named Alara. Arathia was a land of rolling green hills, shimmering lakes, and magical creatures. Alara was known not only for her beauty but for her bravery and wisdom. Her parents, King Alden and Queen Seraphine, had raised her to be kind and just, always putting the needs of her people first. Despite the kingdom's prosperity, there was a dark shadow lurking over Arathia. Deep in the Forbidden Forest, an evil fairy named Thalindra harbored a deep hatred for the royal family. Long ago, King Alden had banished her from the kingdom for her malevolent deeds, and since then, she had been plotting her revenge. Alara was beloved by her people and spent her days learning about the kingdom, training in combat, and studying ancient texts. She had a particular fondness for the stories of old, tales of heroes and magic that had shaped Arathia's history. However, one fateful day, as she was exploring the palace library, she found an old, dusty book that seemed out of place. The book's cover was adorned with strange symbols, and it emitted a faint, eerie glow. Curiosity piqued, Alara opened the book and began to read. The pages told of a powerful curse cast by Thalindra upon the royal family. According to the prophecy, the firstborn child of the king and queen would fall into an eternal slumber on her 21st birthday, unless a series of nearly impossible tasks were completed. Alara's heart raced as she realized the prophecy was about her. Determined to break the curse, she decided to seek out Thalindra and confront her directly. She knew it would be dangerous, but she couldn't bear the thought of her kingdom suffering because of her. With the king and queen's reluctant blessing, Alara set out on her quest. She was accompanied by her loyal guardian, Sir Cedric, a brave knight who had served her family for years, and her childhood friend, Aidan, who was skilled in both magic and swordsmanship. Together, they ventured into the Forbidden Forest, where Thalindra's dark magic held sway. The journey was treacherous. The forest was filled with twisted trees that seemed to whisper secrets, and strange, magical creatures that lurked in the shadows. As they delved deeper, they encountered enchanted obstacles and riddles that tested their courage and wit. But Alara's determination never wavered. One night, as they camped by a glistening river, a mysterious figure appeared. It was an ancient, wise fairy named Liana, who had once been a friend to Thalindra before darkness consumed her heart. Liana had been watching Alara's journey and decided to help. Thalindra's curse is powerful, but it can be broken, Liana said. You must retrieve 3 magical artifacts hidden in different parts of the kingdom. Each artifact represents a virtue, courage, wisdom, and love. Only with these can you confront Thalindra and break the curse. Alara, Cedric, and Aidan set off on their quest to find the artifacts. Their first destination was the Cavern of Courage, a treacherous place filled with traps and illusions designed to test their bravery. After facing their deepest fears, they retrieved the Sword of Valor, which gleamed with an inner light. Next, they traveled to the Enchanted Grove, where the Tree of Wisdom stood. The tree's roots were guarded by a sphinx that posed riddles only the wise could answer. Using her knowledge and insight, Alara answered the riddles and obtained the Amulet of Insight, which glowed with ancient knowledge. Finally, they journeyed to the Crystal Lake, where the Heart of Love was hidden. The lake's waters were guarded by a fierce dragon, and only a pure heart could calm the beast. With her kindness and compassion, Alara soothed the dragon and retrieved the Heart of Love, which shimmered with a warm, golden light. With the 3 artifacts in hand, Alara and her companions returned to the Forbidden Forest. Thalindra's lair was a dark, twisted castle shrouded in shadows. As they approached, Thalindra appeared, her eyes burning with malice. You think you can break my curse? She sneered. I have waited too long for this moment. Alara stepped forward, holding the artifacts. Thalindra, your time of causing pain is over. These artifacts represent the virtues you have forsaken. It is time for you to face the consequences of your actions. A fierce battle ensued. Thalindra's dark magic clashed with the power of the artifacts. Alara, Cedric, and Aidan fought bravely, their bond and determination strengthening their resolve. As the battle reached its climax, Alara realized that Thalindra's power stemmed from her own broken heart. With the Heart of Love in her hand, Alara approached Thalindra. It's not too late to change, Thalindra. You can choose love over hatred. For a moment, Thalindra hesitated. The warmth of the heart of love began to melt the darkness within her. Overcome with emotion, she fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face. The curse that had gripped her heart for so long was finally broken. As Thalindra's dark magic dissipated, the castle transformed into a beautiful, serene place. The evil fairy, now freed from her own curse, thanked Alara for showing her the way. With her help, Alara returned to the palace, where the curse upon her was lifted. The kingdom of Arathia celebrated the return of their princess and the defeat of the dark curse. Alara's bravery, wisdom, and compassion had not only saved herself but had also redeemed a lost soul. She ascended to the throne as a wise and just queen, ruling alongside her loyal friends and continuing to spread the virtues that had saved her kingdom. And so, the story of Princess Alara and the evil fairy's curse became a cherished legend in Arathia, a reminder that even in the darkest times, love, courage, and wisdom can light the way to a brighter future.